Oh, all right, my magical friends. We are going to get this party started. Hi, sweet Krista. Welcome, everybody. We are talking about my favorite top creation. And today's episode brought to you by No Judgment Diet and the amazing tools of Access Consciousness. So today's topic is, what would you create for? Right? And if you weren't creating for the money, would you create more money? So I'm going to give you guys a little story. If you're joining us, please feel free to say hi. Please feel free to comment. Please feel free to share this. Please feel free to ask a question. All energies welcome and contributions welcome. So yesterday I was on a walk with my son. He's 8, very cute 8-year-old, bald-headed, redhead, bald redhead. He shaved his head. He's not bald, but it's short. And we were talking yesterday, and I was asking him if he wanted to contribute to something I'm creating. And his first response was, how much money am I going to make? And I was like, wow, I could totally see how that could get created. And what I mean by that is how many of us are asked to do something. Hi, sweet Perva. Welcome, everyone, as you're joining. So how many of us are asked to do something, and our immediate thought in the back of our head is, well, what do you want from me, or what am I going to get out of it? Right? Which really takes the energy of gifting and receiving out of the equation. And so as my 8-year-old asked me, I said, hey buddy, hey Duke, would you like to contribute to something I'm creating? And his first response is, how much money am I going to make? Or am I going to make a lot of money? I forget exactly how he asked it. And I looked at him and I said, well, if you have that point of view, you're actually not going to make much money at all. And he was like, what do you mean, Mom? And I said, well, if you're choosing something because of the money it's going to make you, then you're choosing it for the wrong reasons. And he was like, oh my gosh, you're right. Like, he actually was like, you're right. And I was surprised. I was like, oh my God, he's reading, he's looking at the future and at the energy that we were talking about. And I said, but if you choose something because you're so excited about choosing it, because you know choosing it will create something greater in your life, then the money will follow. And I said, money follows joy. So if you're choosing something strictly for the money, but there's no joy, does it create more money? And he was like, no, Mom, it does not create more money. Exactly. He's like, I see your point. And I said, the point of choosing things and the point of creating things, yes, money is an amazing byproduct, like, we all love money. I love money. I love money to travel. I love money to buy things, right? Buy houses, buy cars, buy possibilities, buy experiences, go on adventures, go on vacation, although I don't know what vacation is because I'm always moving, playing, creating. And, I love being able to live my life and choose to be online and create from that place. And so, I said to him, what if what you chose it because it contributed to making you happy? And he's like, yeah. And I said, would that make you money? And he's like, yeah. And I said, yeah. I said to him, look, I used to always choose things based on how much money I thought it would give me. It never gave me the amount of money I thought. And so I had to stop choosing things based on the money. And I had to start choosing things based on the energy, the joy, the possibilities, the adventure, the experience. And when I chose based on those things, the money always came in. And so, my friends, as you're sitting here, right, and maybe you could take a lesson from my 8-year-old, what if you stopped choosing things based on money and you started choosing things based on the joy and the energy that it would give you, right? So there's no right answer, there's no wrong answer, but it just got off of a $5 call on Celebrate to Create. And we got to this energy of, what if everything that we do contributed to creation? So if you take a nap, what if that contributed to creation? If you got on the phone with your best friend for an hour, what if that contributed to creation, right? Hello, everybody. If you um, watched your favorite Netflix series and didn't judge you for it, what if that contributed to creation? The only time that we slow down contributing to creation is when we judge our choices. So if you're in a relationship that you're judging you for choosing, if you're watching Netflix and you're judging you for choosing it, if you're taking a nap in the middle of the day and you're judging you for choosing it, how much does that limit what those choices can create? So hopefully I'm making sense. I have been facilitating all day. So sometimes when that happens, I feel like I speak Japanese. Even I can't hear myself talk. So hopefully it's landing in your world. And so really just wanted to invite you to one, if you want a replay of the $5 call, it was only $5. Normally those calls are much more than that. But we wanted to sort of just be able to allow you to choose to receive some information that maybe you wouldn't otherwise, and to get you to start to look at how much do you actually like do in a day that you're not acknowledging? And when you're doing it, are you doing it from being or are you doing it from doing? So, one of the things that we talked about is when you're doing from being, it energizes you, the time passes really quickly, you're not judging you forget to eat sometimes. There's like just this aliveness, and when you're doing from doing, it's like you're looking at your watch, you're wondering when it's going to be over, you're thinking about what you're going to eat, you're thinking about calling your girlfriend, or you're thinking about calling your boyfriend, or you're thinking about like something different. And so when there's no right or wrong, but doing from being, when you're including you, creates more money. Doing from doing excludes you, which it's pretty hard to receive more money when you're excluding you, right? It's kind of like, what? What did you just say, Catherine? Might be for a replay. So I just wanted to hop on here and say we had this amazing call. We went places I didn't think we'd go, and there was some really amazing content in there. So if it speaks to you and you'd like to get access to the recording, just sign up. It's $5, and you will. If you're getting this now, give us 24 hours till the replay shows up in your inbox. But if you're seeing this 24 hours from now, you can sign up and you'll get instant access. We just finished the call. So it takes about 24 hours or less because I have an amazing team of beings to get you the recording. But I would say, my friends, if you're looking to create more or create greater in your life, what would it be like if you stopped choosing based on the money you think you'd receive or the money you think you'd create? And what if you started choosing based on the energetic adventure and the energetic experience it would give you? And so my invitation to you is start choosing things that bring you joy. You're so welcome, Jackie. And start asking, am I doing this from being or am I doing this for doing? Am I doing this for the money or am I doing this for the experience? And, I was saying the other day, I'm so grateful and blessed that for the last 8 years of my life, I get paid to do what I love. And it almost, it rarely feels like work. Although I work a lot, I work long hours. I've been facilitating since 8 a.m. this morning. So it's like, but it never really feels like work. It's always from this place of how did I get so lucky? And so, my friends, times are changing, and the way we make money in the world is changing, and the way we communicate with each other is changing, and the way that we are, in person with each other is changing. And so if you've been kind of on the fence around creating and wanting to have more in your world, my invitation to you is start to acknowledge everything that you do in a day and then ask, am I doing this from doing? Am I doing this from being? And how can I do more of the things that I do from being? And then you can ask, how can I start to get paid for this? And who's out there that would pay me for this? You might be surprised at what actually shows up. So if you'd like the replay of the taster we just did, it was only $5. You can go to katherinemcintosh.com / and it's capital, well, it's too long. I can put it in the comments. It's celebrate _to create, and it's capital C, capital T, capital C on those words. So, and we also have, you could also just go to katherinemcintosh.com / live, and you'll find all of the classes. So one of the things that we're doing December 1st is we are doing something, oops, typo. Tried to put it in there. It wouldn't let me. Oh, there we go. Oh, live. Let's see if it did. Oh, it did. Okay, good. So it's in there. And so one of the things that we're doing starting December 1st, besides this 30-day Celebrate to Create live class, is we are doing something called NJD every day, where every day for 15 minutes a day, we use the tools of Access Consciousness, some of the tools from the No Judgment Diet, and we sort of let go and destroy and uncreate all of our points of views, all of our, like, your points of views about business, relationship, money, sex, parenting, kind of do it, judgment, receiving, money, we kind of do it all. And then we frack the insanity. We do an energy poll. We ask some questions that Dane and Gary have invited us to ask. And we also then do 10 times every day, all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. So it's just 15 minutes a day. It's $1 a day for an entire year. And it's an entire year of committing to seeing what you can create when you get out of judgment and into actually asking questions about what's possible when you're not judging you. So, my friends, as always, I'm so grateful for you here. Hopefully this live contributed to you. If it did inspire you and you'd like to share it, if you'd like to invite people to the party, please feel free to share the links. We have just some amazing stuff that we're creating, and you're always invited to choose. And really, it's always just, will this expand the future you've been asking for? Will this contribute? Will it create? Everything's just a choice, my friends. There's no right and there's no wrong. And you don't have to judge you. Just trust that every choice that you make is creating your future and will eventually get you to where you want to go. So with that being said, my friends, what if you start choosing things not based on the money you think you'll receive, but based on the energy you think that experience will provide? So with that being said, may you enjoy your day, your everything, and we will see you next time on the other side. Bye for now.